Hey, I've got a question for you. If you're a Diablo Immortal player and you've spent money in the game to invest in your character, or you haven't spent money yet, or you're thinking about spending money, or you're talking to your friends in your clan about how they're spending money, you're seeing people that don't spend any money in the game, and you see people that have spent upwards of $100,000, believe it or not, in the game. So this video came about from my months of research and playing the game and learning all these answers to these questions. Also in my clan, the Weekend Warriors, on the curator server, we are finding ways to help educate and make our team better. So this video is also going out to all of my friends and clanmates on our server. But anyway, it's really meant to help all of us in the community to better understand, invest, make good decisions, and best yet, have fun on all of this. So if any of that sounds remotely interesting to you, stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. My name's Rick from Video Game Palooza, and this is our Video Game Tech channel. So thanks for your time, and today let's just get right to it. We're talking about Diablo Immortal, as we do in a lot of these videos, and really it's a cross-section. What we focus on is education and the game. In this case, we're going to be educating everybody here that's watching on Diablo Immortal's currency system and how real-world dollars translate into the game. I saw this game before, when it came out, and it looked really cool because I've been a Diablo player ever since, Diablo 2 and 3 from the beginning, and also waiting for 4. So while I wait for 4, we see this, and I saw on the news, there's a lot of headlines about people spending, streamers, 50, 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 in this game. And I'm just like saying, what the heck? What is that about? There's no way I would ever spend that much money in a game. So I downloaded and started playing and got through the first 60 levels. It was amazing. But then as I went through, I actually got recruited into a clan, an Immortals clan, on our servers called Curator or Weekend Warriors. So as I was in the Immortals and went through the Immortals and then Shadows, back to Immortals, another reign of 5 weeks, really the other awesome aspect of this game is the clan in our team and all the people from around the world that I'm getting to know, and they're getting to know me, and our similar passions coexist in this game and community. So really this video is a thing I wanted to share with my research over the last few months, as well as people that I've talked to in our clan, and new people, even people that have been doing it for a while, and just questions that they've got. I've heard people talking to each other about how much are these gems? How do I get this power? I'm getting beat. And they're looking at others. So really this is for you, our clan teams, and everybody else in the Diablo Immortal community who, is either had invested in the game or thinking about investing in the game. So let's get right to it. Okay, so what we're going to do, I thought the best way to do is get a little bit of research, what I've found over the last several months as I've began investing in the game. And I do intentionally use the word investing because I do believe not only am I investing time at night, usually, when I'm going to bed after the kids go to bed, but I'm also, investing money into the game because I believe the value that's being created in multi-levels is something really cool and interesting that I hope to share and continue to evolve. So what I'm going to do on this video at the end, I'm going to actually show you the process of upgrading my Blood Soaked Jade. And if you're a new player, you might not know what that is, but it's one of the top legendary gems, most powerful in the game, one of the most powerful. And so you're going to see the kind of the things that I've went through in terms of learning. And at the end, I'm actually going to show you the process of upgrading. It'll kind of be the end icing on the cake when I actually get to show you upgrading the gem from level 6 to level 7. So some of the things that you're going to learn on this are what are the actual costs are to upgrade a 5-star legendary gem, 5 out of 5 stars, Blood Soaked Jade from 1 to 7. I realize not every player wants to invest in this gem. This is my specific things, but there is a procedure of upgrading these gems, and I've really met and have shared that with several members of our clan, new people that of all ages, that the first time they're upgrading a legendary gem, they get nervous, right? And I did too, because it's the unknown. Am I doing this right? Am I going to screw it up? Am I going to waste my investment? So like I said, this is both for the new user and the seasoned one, hopefully. Also, there's no real good way to convert dollars in real dollars, US dollars, to Immortal's economic structure. This is because it's going to help you plan your investment strategy to really spend the least amount of money you can with the biggest possible benefit. And as you'll see, there's many different layers to this. This is my experience. You may have had, and I'm sure you've had different experiences, better and worse in terms of investing. So I've learned things, that you've learned things, and if you're new, you're going to learn things too. It's all about education. And then how to craft gems from ruins. And that's really a very small part, and actually the setup for a future video. Once again, as a quick bullet summary, we really, at least this is mine, I don't want to preach, but it's smart if you're going to invest money in anything, let alone a game, to plan ahead, budget, monitor the market for trends and best prices, study and learn and have fun. But, it really, we talk about investing is it that much different than if you're going to do another type of investments like stocks, bonds, and investments? You're probably not just going to, or maybe you do, you're probably just going to go down to the stockbroker and say, hey, put this money on whatever you want. And maybe it'll come out ahead. No, most people plan ahead. They want to budget, how much they can afford. And in this case of Immortal, it's very much like, it could be treated like that. If you're going to be investing, thousands, multiple tens of thousands, up to $100,000, well, you better be educated or have a plan. And something that I really appreciate and admire about some of the other streamers that I've seen out there, and I mentioned JT's whole business is one of them. This is a gentleman that it appears, I haven't got to meet him or talk to him yet, but that he's got a plan for his channel to monetize his investment. So I love entrepreneurism. I've had 12 companies myself. And so these are just the basics if you're starting a business, planning a business, investing, that you want to keep in mind. We talked about getting legendary gems because that's what we're talking about here. This is not meant this part to be an exhaustive guide. There's lots of better guides out there, but I'm just mentioning them to mention them. You can get legendary gems in several ways: running Elder Rifts with Crest, joining parties, craft ruins. I'm not going to go through all these. You can read through these. One thing to know, though, when you're going to Elder Rifts, you see these statistics down here. To get a 1-star gem and doing what's called an Elder Rift, which you can go through them for free, or you can basically pay to get gems at the end of them. And, to get a 1-star, there's 3 types of gems in the game. There's a 1-star, a 2-star, and a 5. Well, obviously, you have the best chance to get a 1-star, and you can see the 4.5% out of 5 stars. So obviously, it just goes to figure it's less chance. And then within each legendary gem, 5 stars, you can go from 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, and a 5 out of 5 stars, all filled in legendary gem, which is the most rare, powerful. What we're going to be doing, we have a 5 out of 5 Blood Soaked Jade here, but you can see that's also very, very rare. So there are, you kind of have to pick your poison with time spent. You can keep running Elder Rifts, and you can do it for a year, and maybe you're going to get some. So it's all about how you want to spend trading your time, right, for money, or just money for money. Then I've been looking all over the internet and videos and YouTubes to find some of these charts, and there's some really great streamers in Diablo Immortal that have done a lot of hard work. I cannot take any credit for this. I put the URL down here, link to it. lot of people have done some great work in this game. So I really recommend you go out and seek those other videos, because these guys have put a lot of hard work. But this is a 1-star legendary gem upgrade chart. We're not going to go over this one. I just want to share this with you for reference in the video so you can hopefully use it yourself. There's a very similar one to talk about 2-star legendary gems. Once again, we're not going to be focusing on this. We're going to do 5, but I just wanted to share that because it's a great resource when you're planning this stuff. And this is the chart that we're going to focus on all throughout this video. So really, what this actually means is you can see down this column, the left. It starts at rank 1 is usually when you get the gem, or you find it, or a lot of times you buy it. You can also sell these gems if you find them. And then down here shows when you rank it up. So the gem can be ranked up in levels. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3, all the way down to 10. This column right here, it's called gem power for step. So as we're upgrading the gems, you have to, what I say, invest into it, gem power, which you'll learn what that is, which is in essence other little gems that go into a big gem. So in this case, as we go from level 1 to 2, we require, and for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna say 50 1-star gems, even though there's other ways to do that. But in essence, there's 50 1-star gems to help go up to that rank. And then when you go up to the next rank in this chart, from 2 to 3, then you require 75 single gems. Okay. You also, as you see in this column, it says rank 1 copy. So what this means is it also requires, besides the 75 gems, single star gems, in this case, the Blood Soaked Jade, it also requires an additional rank 1 Blood Soaked Jade gem. So when you combine both of those together, you go up to the next level. Level 3 to 4, 100 gems, kind of here, go all the way down. We are going to go all the way. We are going to end here, right here, all the way up here. So ever since I started this game several months ago, this is kind of a culmination of several months worth of learning, investing, and seeing, do I really want to make that investment? Is it worth it? How can I help the team better? So that's where you're seeing this. We've got some other things down here. There's when we're upgrading to higher levels, as you see here, you can also get you're also going to need a copy of a rank 3 gem. So in this case, you'll see here, to go to level 5, we actually needed two rank 3 gems, and all the way down here. And then you see also, you are going to need, in some higher ones, a rank 5 copy of the gem. So once again, in this case, you're going to need a rank 5 Blood Soaked Jade to go to the next level. So my always things, well, how much does that actually cost? How much does it cost for a rank 1 Blood Soaked Jade? A rank 2, 5. How much? I don't know. You just... I found myself in the beginning just randomly spending, and then you do the upgrade and you're going, oh crap, I need to get what? How many more? 75? So it's reactionary. Then you had to go out and spend some more money to get to the next level, and only to find, oh crap, now what? I need a what? A 1? Rank 1? And how much is that? So there was a lot of trial and error, and I will admit it, wasting a lot of money because I didn't plan properly. So hopefully through those mistakes, you guys can learn from those. The rest of these I'm not going to go over right now because it's stuff that in this chart that you'll eventually learn. You may already know this, but the thing I'm going to point out is over here, the most efficient investment. And remember, we keep using that word investment because I really do believe this is an investment. The green is good, meaning if you're going to get into this game in the starter levels, the green are always good return for money for power. So it's basically states, through level, looks like 4, it's a good trade for money, right? It's only when you start level 5 and up, you're going to get lots more power and resonance and things like that. But at what cost? So those are things that you're going to have to decide. But, you know, as the power goes up, so does the cost. Okay, so one of the most important conversions is a US dollar conversion to orbs. And orbs and platinum are the currency inside Diablo Immortal. I'm going to talk about orbs right now. So the best, absolutely best value if you're going to invest is in this bundle, which you can pay for $99 and you get 6,000 orbs and you get 20% more, which is 1,200. So you can buy one, you don't have to buy any. But if you are going to buy, it's always best to buy at the biggest possible discount, which is this. Now, a whole separate video I did and a lot of other big controversies in Diablo Immortal is the cheating and the people that try to sell these orbs on the internet that are, you know, quite frankly, a lot of them are scammers, for lack of a better word, meaning they're doing conversion, they're doing other things behind the scenes, and it's all well documented. I suggest you research it on YouTube. But let's just say they offer, hey, we will sell you, you know, 7,200 orbs for $42. I'm making this up, $32. So it's less than paying for Blizzard. So that's against the end user license agreement. Unfortunately, people have done that. And when they do that, they're cheating themselves. They're cheating the game. They're cheating the community. They're cheating Blizzard and Diablo Immortal because they're not buying the orbs directly through Blizzard. So I always tell all of our clan mates, all our friends, always to buy the orbs right through Blizzard. That's the best way because you don't want to get banned. You don't want your account canceled. You don't want to go into orb debt and have to respend everything. So just be smart about it. Anyway, so you're buying these right from in the Diablo Immortal app or in the Blizzard store. Roughly $99 plus $7 tax. You got to remember the tax, at least in the US, $106.99. And that's a calculation of 0.01486 for the conversion. Now, what can you do with these orbs? Well, you can do a lot. You can buy legendary gems. You can buy crests, a lot of other things. The thing I'm going to talk about next is the Eternal Legendary Crest, which, as you can see, costs 160 orbs. And doing the calculation, that roughly costs $2.38 per crest. And usually I'll buy them, you know, anywhere from 10 at a time up to 40 at a time, and I'll run, you know, different eternal rifts. And if you put up to 10, you can only put up to 10 every time you run a rift. At the end of the rift, you'll get 10. In this case, if you put 10 crests in, you'll get 10 legendary gems back of varying types. There'll be 1 star, 2 stars, 5 stars. Hopefully you get Blood Soaked Jade like I did, which helped me started this video. It wasn't my first one, but I did in a run of 10 actually got one. It was a lucky because I just did the first 10 and got one. So it's like, okay, I'm going to really think about now upgrading this gem to 7. So anyway, some really basic conversions for you. So just remember $2.38 per crest. Okay, so the next conversion and currency inside the game is what's called platinum. And inside the game, there's something called the platinum store. You can, as you can see down here, you can buy 500 platinum, you can buy 5,000, 50,000, and it costs orbs. So in this case, 50 orbs, 500 orbs, 5,000 orbs. So we did the calculation for that because I wanted to see, because when you're buying these gems, you're buying them with platinum as well. So if we use the calculation we just had from the other screen for orbs, so in this case, we're using this example down here. We're going to spend 50 orbs to get 500 platinum. Well, basically, it's 75 cents if you do the conversion. And the number is to get roughly to $1 is 0.0015 is 1 platinum. So roughly $1, real US dollar, is equal to about 67 orbs. So that's the other formula that we want you to know. So these are the two important ones. If you have a US dollar and you don't know how much you're going to spend in the game on orbs, just use this 0.01486 for one orb. Or if you're going to buy platinum, use this calculator 0.0015 to see how much you're going to spend. Once again, I would rather learn in US dollars how much I'm going to spend as opposed to just orbs. Now, over time, you do kind of start to know how many platinum and orbs, equal dollars when you are in this enough. But really, this is meant for the beginner that might not know this stuff. Or quite frankly, also, if you're going to spend a lot, hopefully it'll prompt you to do some more research. And I just wanted to be, just fully transparent and show you all here. When you're in the Blizzard app, this is in your account. And so if you go to transaction history, you can look, and these are the ones that I purchased. And you can see it shows the dollar, it shows the number. There's a transaction code over here, which I hit out on this. But anyway, keep this, keep track of this because, it's an investment. And so I wanted to share with you, that's something, if you didn't know about it, you can go into your account on the website and you can get a full history of everything. And there you go. So now what we're going to do is actually go into the building of this 7-star. We're going to do legendary gem. What we're going to start out is what's called, 1-star feeder gems. And as I mentioned before, let's just have very simple analogies. If you need 50 gem power, it's roughly equal to, 50 1-star gems. So there's several ways, as I mentioned before, you can get gems. I'm going to just cover a couple here. This one is, 1-star gem is gem power. Berserker's Eye is an excellent one. So if you're new, all the classes can use Berserker's Eye. It's not expensive. You can start using Berserker's Eye. You can craft them. They're easy to get. You can sell them. You can make money in the game at them. So I just use this one, for example, of the ones that I use to start crafting this Blood Soaked Jade. So this is the screenshot of the store in the game. And you can see people can list their Berserker's Eye. So the cool thing I like about it is if you're farming or doing things in the game where you're getting rewards and gems, you don't have to ever upgrade those or make legendary gems or use feeder gems. You can put them right back in the market and sell them. So in this case, on the server, this was when I took this, one of them is 948 platinum. And if we apply our formula that we had, 0.0015, you'll see that they roughly cost about $1.42 for just one of the Berserker's Eye. Once again, it's a very powerful gem for what it is. It increases your damage and a bunch of other stuff. When you purchase it, you'll see something look like this. So roughly you'll see this ratio of 950 platinum is 95 orbs. You're not actually buying, well, you can buy it for platinum, but it's mostly you're putting the orbs in to equate to the platinum. So what is this? Okay, this is the last screen that we're showing here, that we're showing gem power. So we talked about when we're upgrading these gems, which is the point of the video, you need that gem power. This simply shows like the number of gem power per that you have per gem. So for example, 1-star gem like this Berserker's Eye with even rank 1, it has just one single gem power. And you can see these are all rank 1s. Here's a 2-star gem. You can see there's 2 right there. These have 4 gem power. And the 5-star, like the Blood Soaked Jade, has 32 gem power. So, your options in this case for the first level, you can buy 50 1-star gems. In this example, $1.42 a gem, roughly $71. You can also use runes to craft the gems. So when you're running these rifts, you actually get runes, different type of runes. And it's not the point of this video, but just to mention to make, and that the making does not cost you anything except runes. If you want to make a random 1-star legendary, it's 7 FA runes, and you learn about that later. To make a random, meaning it could be one of any of them, 2-star is 28 runes. And to make a random 1-star, 2-star, or 5-star legendary, you have 22 of the FA runes. Once again, that's a whole another topic. Just wanted to mention that there's other ways besides money to get games, okay, to get gems in the game. Okay. Okay. This is a screen that I think is very important. So just as I shared in your Blizzard account, you can look at your transaction history, and that'll be the same transaction history that's you can compare with your credit card. So if you get your credit card statement and you look at all your transactions, you want to compare those to the Blizzard one to make sure they all match up and you don't have any stolen credit cards or people maybe in your family. I know I've got 4 kids of myself. Hopefully none of them are, buying gems as well, because you'll see it, but you can easily match them up there. Now, inside the game, inside of the market, when you buy these gems, there's also tracking here or under purchases where you can look. And so I wanted to go and this is for just this video. This is a log. This is page one of 2 to show the real dollars, for myself. I want to say, well, okay, if I'm buying all these, like, how much am I spending on this? Other than, 64,000, platinum. And so you can see here, 64,000 platinum, $96 on this Blood Soaked Jade. Blood Soaked Jade, 1 star. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. You'll notice in the market, on your own local server, this market, these prices fluctuate. So just like the stock market goes up, goes down, when you as a player can list these in, you can list it for any amount you want. Within Blizzard gives you a range, of course, and they also take a commission. Of course, not like they're making enough money, but they do take a commission when you're selling. So FYI on that. But anyway, I wanted to know these. I also bought some feeder gems because I didn't want to wait. Because, when I said, how much time do you want to invest? Well, you can spend lots and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks to get 80, 100, 200 feeder gems. Or you can, in this case, buy 5-star legendaries. In this case, around $50 or so, 50 to $60, and those are 32 gem power. So I'm just wanted to be open. I'm sharing for your education how I went through this. So here's page 2. Once again, you can see that that I wasn't being patient because I had some. Generally in our server, this is about the average price of Blood Soaked Jade, 1 or 2 star. But, once they're gone, and say if you buy them, it might be a day or 2 days or 3 days before they appear because players have to put them on there. So, I could very easily have waited another week or 2 or 3 or a month until they showed up, or I just won them in the rifts, but I opted to just buy them. So, I did pay a little bit more, $134.85. And then I bought, you can see some here, some more, these are just feeder gems, and you'll see how those fit in a second. So I'll pause. I know this is a lot, and it's a lot of knowledge that I've learned and am sharing. So the nice thing about the video, you can rewind it and go back at this anytime. And by the way, if you have any questions, feel free to put a message in an email or on YouTube. Contacted me in game if you are a clan. Okay, so this is the part we've been waiting for. We're going to go step by step, how much I spent all the way up to the 7, and then we're actually going to show it live, per se, in my recording, that I'm going to do the actual upgrade of the gem so you can see actually in the game what it looks like. So these are the actual screenshots along each way. So we're going to start out with a level 1 Blood Soaked Jade, the one I just got in the rift. So I didn't actually buy this one. I just got it with the drop. So anyway, In this case, it was $71 because I got 10 of those crests. And you'll see right here, in order to go from rank 1 to 2, it requires 50 gem power. So in this case, I did a Zwenson's, a 32 gem power Zwenson's, and I put that in there as well as some individual single ones. So that then upgraded it to level 2. So level 2, and this goes back to the chart. So if you ever print that chart out or compare that chart I shared at the beginning, this goes and follows that along exactly. So when you're doing your next gems, whether it's 1, 2, or 5, please use that chart, plan out ahead, see exactly how much you're going to have to invest, use the conversions, and then you can make the best educated decision. So this one, to go from rank 2 to 3, you need a duplicate, what we call dupes, a duplicate of a Blood. So you need another Blood Soaked Jade, as well as 75 gem power. So once I put this in here, the cost of 75 gem power, you can either buy 75, Berserkers 1-star gems, for example, at $1.42 on average, and if you buy 75 of them, first of all, 75 are probably not going to exist in your market, in the market store, because people buy them quickly. So, and probably 50 won't exist. At most, I've only seen 2 or 3 pages of them, and there's not that many. So you're going to either have to craft, or you have to find them, or something else. Anyway, so it's 106 roughly. Then the other option is you can buy, feeder gems like I did, in this case, a 5-star Zwenson's, and it has 32 gem power. So in this case, you have to buy 3 of them because, 32 times 3, there's 96 gem power. And then you will at least need that to fill this. So this step, meaning going from 2 to 3, it's $136, which is the cost of the feeder gems, right? In going to get up to these 75. So that part of the upgrade is going to be about $136, along with assuming you bought, like I did, the Blood Soaked Jade in your market, whatever the market price is, that's what that's going to be. So it's this step to go from 2 to 3 is $232.97. Now, I also wanted to track what's the total cost of my investment in this gem from going from rank 1 all the way to rank 7. So if you add that previous step that we just had, which was right here, that was, 71. So now it's 327.75. That's my total out of pocket to go to number 3. And you notice they just keep going up. Okay, so same thing, rank 3 to 4. It looks very similar. We've got one dupe, which is another Blood Soaked Jade. So there's another one. And by the way, I think I remember the number is 13. There's 13 approximately. I could be wrong, but I believe there's 13 of these Blood Soaked Jades. So that's 13 extras. So, you kind of have to buy them in bulk because they're not all going to be in the store at the same time, at the same price. So you kind of have to buy wisely. So anyway, there's another one, assuming you get it at 96. If you have to buy it for more, you would put that in here, or if it's less, you would put that in there. So now we've got 100 of the gem power. So once again, you can buy 100 Berserkers or a 1-star for $1.42 or about $142. You're not going to probably find 100 in the market. So you're going to have to craft them. You're going to have to do runs and other things. Or you can buy 3 5-star feeder gems like Zwenson's. Usually on our server, Zwenson's are the least expensive, one of the least expensive. So roughly that's, $58.99, and so roughly $106.97. So this step to go from rank 3 to 4 is going to cost the quantity 1 of the Blood Soaked Jade, as well as the cost of the 100 gem power, which is this. So it's 272 plus, which you have to keep all these added. See, 327, which we had in our last step. So now our total investment to be up to level 4 is $600.72. Hopefully you're getting the hang of this, right? It doesn't go down. Let's put it that way. So rank 4. All right. So once again, you've got, in this case, you've got rank 1 of the Blood Soaked Jades, which is here. Once again, this stuff's on the chart. And you've got quantity 2 of the rank 3s. Okay, so 2 rank 3s, 1 rank 1. So you can see, if we go back, what I'm referring to, see this 327.75. If I go back to create a rank 3, this is the price. Okay, which was the total cost of all the previous steps. It wasn't just this step, because just one step was this. The total costs from 1, 2, 3. So when we are using this in our calculation, we have to figure out the entire cost of doing 2 of these. So just to do this step, you're going to need to buy not only 1, but you can see how many. So this step, which is going up to rank 5, is $96, which was the quantity 1 of the Blood Soaked Jade that you need, plus the previous step. I'm sorry, plus, this rank 3 plus this rank 3 equals 751. So that is this step of getting these 3 gems. See, these 3, 751.50. And you add, once again, the previous, which is this rank 4 at 600. So now we're up to 1352.22, right? So you want to keep going, right? Let's keep going. What the heck of it? Notice we're not showing 10 on this one, at least not yet. You know what? Maybe when I go to 10, maybe that's one I'm going to have my wife do. I'm sure she would really enjoy doing that. You never know. Okay, rank 5 to rank 6. And once again, this is part of the thing of, this power. This also shows your upgrade in resonance, the combat rating, and the overall damage increases. So once again, just do your research. This is the way we do this. So per the chart, you've got now 3 level 3 Blood Soaked Jade. So if we just use the same formula as last time, 327, 327, 327. So this step ranking from number 5 to 6 is 983.25. So if you add that from the last rank, which is 925, now we're up to a whopping 2290.91. Isn't this great? It is great if you're Blizzard, isn't it? I mean, they're making a ton of money. Okay, we're at the last step, rank 6 to 7, and we're going to show this live in real time. And this is a culmination of a little bit of time as we've been acquiring all these resources and crafting. You notice we're not showing level 10, rank 10, although I'm going to do the calculations, and I don't know if I want to see what the numbers look like on the number 10 for this 5-star gem. But I'll tell you what, if we ever do decide that it's warranted and needed, and it's a great investment, maybe I'll get my wife to be on to share that joy of spending to the level 10 level. So you gotta always have your wife, if you're married, or a spouse or significant other with a buy-in in this. And I'm fortunate that she supports for many years all the stuff we've done together with video games and these businesses. So love you, honey. Anyway, here we go. Level 7. We've got quantity 2 rank 3s, and we got the wonderful crafting 1 level 5 gem, as you know. So here, 327.75 on the 3 levels, and a significant 1352.22 to craft a whole separate rank 5 gem. So the total just for this step that we're going to be sharing with you today is the investment of about $2,000. And then, so the total investment from rank 1 all the way to 7 is, a very nice $42.98. Okay, now we just got a summary screen. So this is just a summary of everything we just talked about. The rank 1, we got those from Legendaries. The rank 2 all the way down. This is the per step, how much it costs every step of the way. And then this is the running total over here. So, the point is plan that investment, and hopefully that part has been evident for you. Now let's go to the fun part, which is the real live. Let's see, it's not upgraded yet, so you're going to see that in real time. Okay, so we're going into Immortal, and we are let's see, where am I? We are somewhere else. So let's claim this really quick. Doing some of the daily rewards. Okay. All right, so we are going to go to the jeweler. Okay. So as you know in the game, here is my character Galadriel, after one of my favorite Lord of the Ring characters. So here's my gem residence, and you can see, this is the one we're upgrading over here, the Blood Soaked Jade. And if you look into the inventory, you'll see here is the 5-star that we just crafted, and you also notice that it's locked. So this is a great feature they put in because you don't want to necessarily consume something you've already invested in and mistakenly lose a bunch of money. Imagine if we were able to destroy these. I mean, that's several $1,000s that we would potentially lose. So now we just unlocked all 3 of those. Those are the 3 that we're going to be upgrading here. So let's go and into the jeweler. It's my wife's favorite place to go, the jeweler. So see, we're in the jeweler, sweetie, upgrading gems. Yeah, I know she'll say that she likes real
combining,
gems, but
socketing, polishing.
some of us gamers actually like these kind of gems better than real gems. So there's always that interest level. Okay, anyway, services. If you don't know,
I see.
I'm not going to give a tutorial right now. That's all outside the scope, but you go into the jeweler.
Combining.
And you can see this is ready to upgrade. So the little up symbol. So basically, you just click on that. As you see, the rank 6, and there's a 5 out of 5 stars. You can see all the different stats on it right now. And we're going to click the upgrade. So as we remember from the video, it requires 2 level 3. So let's just see if we've got those. There they are. They show right up in the list. We're just going to select those. And now we've got the rank 5. What you saw how much this costs. So don't want to delete this. We're going to click OK. So now in real time, here we go. We are going to upgrade our residence, our combat rating, and we're going to take 6% decreased damage while below 50% life. So with the drum roll, please. 3, 2, 1. And look. It is now a rank 7. So after all that time, planning and money, there we go. It's spent. It's a rank 7, and you can already see what it's waiting for us. It looks like, believe it or not, and you can believe it because it's on the chart, to go from rank 7 to 8, it looks like it's identical to the previous one. So isn't that a bargain, right? You just do the same thing over again. What is it, around $2,000? Hey, no problem. Then we can get up to level 8. Well, not right now, perhaps in the future. So we are done with that, and we can go outside.
Well, please
and we can go look into our gem, and you can see, we went up with our resonance, and you can see now there's the information here. Just as a level of comparison, the people, what they call the whales, like JT, and that have spent the hundreds of thousands, their resonance is up in the almost double this, maybe close over double, like maybe 7,000. So it takes quite a bit of money, right, to upgrade that power. Which, if it works for you and you're blessed to do that, bless you. That's great. I would love if everybody had the ability and the interest to do that if they wanted to. So anyway, that is it. Thank you again for your time. Hopefully this content has been both entertaining and educating. As a quick plug, as we do, Video Game Palooza is a nonprofit 501c3 charity that focuses on education, both of youth and adults. We've been around for about 12 years, helped thousands of people all over the country for, in this case, mostly free education, both online and in person. So we have IT and technical training, cybersecurity, coding, game development, and you can check us out at videogamepalooza.org or hopetrainingacademy.org. Thanks again for your time, your patience, and everything that you do. Okay, so we hopefully that you will hear from you, reach out, contact us, send us a message. We love that you're here and part of this channel and our growing community. So thanks much. Talk soon. Beep.